I've often said that what you're looking for in life, you manifest from your vibration. You manifest from a place of your vibration and the thoughts that are attached to that vibration. Now, with most people, the vibration is very low. So even if they try to bring in something, they're not going to be able to bring it in simply because the thoughts and the feelings that are running on that is just not going to happen. So from a very high vibration, a lot of things don't matter. Petty things don't matter, pathetic things don't matter, a lot of people don't matter, and you really don't care. You just think, okay, well, let them get on with whatever they want to get on with, right? Okay? So I don't like to talk about scarcity, or I don't like to talk about struggle, because that is a vibration that is very low. And a lot of people talk about like a poverty consciousness or a scarcity consciousness. I would literally call it struggle, right? Struggle is anything where you have to think about something constantly. You have to think about it, you have to stress about it. It goes back to that stress vibration, right? Abundance is not so much about money. People have this back to front. Abundance is never about money. Abundance is more about time, okay? When you value your time, you don't sit around and you're not around people and you're not around places and people and things that cut into your time. Your time is the most valuable thing in the world. And this is the reason people pay X amount of money to get to the front of the line, because they know that time is a very valuable resource. And once it goes, it won't come back, right? So a wealthy vibration is more about time, right? Of course, you've got an abundance or plenty, yes, of money, right? But it's more about time. And a struggle is more about keeping resources towards yourself, especially money, because it's not enough. So it's a difficult one to explain to a lot of people, and there will be a very deep, long video that I cover in it. But there are only two types of vibrations, nothing else. There is a struggle vibration and there is a wealth vibration. In the struggle vibration, you're thinking too much. When people get into their head too much, right, that is an overthinking vibration. That's think. I've often asked my clients, what's the first thing you would go ahead and do? Like, don't think about it, okay, then you need to go and do that, basically, right? And when you are at an elevated vibration, you have the resources, but you also have the energetic clarity to fight back. When you are in a lower timeline, a lower vibration, you don't have the energy to fight back, right? But when you have the energy to fight back, you are strong enough to fight back. You're not self-conscious. You don't stand and think, oh my God, what's everybody thinking about me? Are they looking at me? They don't care. They're too busy on their phone. They're too busy inside their own head. So please go ahead, do exactly what you please. And when you are in a higher timeline, you'll take up more space around people. You won't really care if you're the center of attention. If anything, you would want to be the center of attention because you're comfortable, right? So in a struggle mentality, you are not comfortable with people looking at you because you want to hide. It's not enough, and it's a lower energy. So if you're trying to manifest anything very strongly, very powerfully, you have to get around an energy that's clean, that's luminous, that's lux, that's high, basically. You need to get around high situations. And in that high situation, see what it feels like for your mind. And the normality, it's very fast. It vibrates very fast. And when you vibrate very fast, it then becomes very easy to win at life, because you don't have all these crippling self-doubts and how do I present myself and what do I do? That's just self-doubt. Like, you won't be worried about what people say because you're not constantly self-conscious from a lower timeline that they're interpreting it as something personal. People behave in different ways and just accept it, and no one really needs to care. And on a higher timeline, you don't worry about taking up space. On a wealth vibration, you don't worry about taking up space because that space is all yours. People are supposed to serve you. People are supposed to be good to you. People are supposed to have what is necessary, right? So anytime you get into that lower timeline, it's negativity, it's hopelessness, it's those lower frequencies that don't allow you to feel joy, pleasure, deservingness, and happiness.